A ball.
You know, my crew's sitting down there ready to put a blog on saying, well, where in the world is Tommy today?
Where in the world is Tommy today? And you know what? Well, we're laughing, but this can be a reality for everybody based off of what I saw. I came in to your office not too long ago and actually sat down and watched the entire presentation. And for all the amazing things that you guys offer, it is a no-brainer to have this membership with you guys. But I would like to start with the difference between timeshares, because many people do have timeshares. They have sat in timeshare presentations, and sometimes they get the vacation membership confused with timeshares. So can you explain some of the differences? What is a timeshare? What is a vacation membership as well?
Sure. This is Tommy in San Diego. Let me address that. Timeshare, let me put it as easy as possible. It's not a bad venue. It has a bad rap, but it has put millions and millions of people on vacation. You know, over the course of a person's life, timeshare has been around for quite a long time. You know, the lifestyle has changed, and what we did is we took and we put a program together that takes the things that people don't like about their timeshare and combined it with things that people do like about their timeshare and put it all in one package. And here's basically what we found. Timeshare owners that own in a beautiful place. I've got friends that own resorts in Mexico, and they are just spectacular. I mean, there are not words that can come out of my mind that can describe the feeling that you get when you walk into these resorts. $1 million pool decks, the staff and the hospitality just intense. And if you own in a timeshare like that, well, God bless America, you know, go on vacation. You know, you've got the place, and what timeshare does is it gives you a week of vacation at your home resort, or you can utilize an exchange company and go somewhere else in the world. The problems that people find sometimes with their timeshares is if they're not using it in the area that they purchased it, sometimes they have to qualify for an exchange platform, an exchange criteria to get where they really want to go. The second thing that people sometimes have a challenge with timeshare is they have to pay a yearly maintenance fee whether they go on vacation or not. So what we did is we put a program together where we have access to the timeshare resorts. They're beautiful, spectacular condos. I mean, I deal with people in booking vacations for a living, and our crew here in San Diego, this is what we do all day long. And we talk to people that have built their dreams. They've worked their lives away. They're going on that dream vacation. They finally retired, or they got married, or something spectacular in their life happened. And without having a beautiful place to stay, even though the destination is sizzling, can you imagine walking in the beaches of Hawaii and going into your hotel room and having that musty smell all week? It would kind of dissipate the actual the attraction to be there. And what timeshare has done is it's put these beautiful resorts together with accommodations that are very similar to going into your own home. You've got a living room, you've got private bedrooms, a kitchen, not to make you work, but, you know, for the convenience of it. You know, and room where you can entertain people, you can bring family, you've got some privacy. If you've got kids and you're married, you understand that program, okay? Or if you're traveling with your best friends, you want to make sure that you're best friends when you get back from the vacation. You know, and having a little bit of privacy in room and a great experience, accommodation experience is paramount. So what we've done is we've loosened up the program. With our travel club program at Carry On Connections, you're able to stay in these beautiful timeshare resorts for pennies on the dollar. Some of these resorts aren't available through the public networks, the online travel agencies that you're used to using. And the ones that are, we can get you up to 70% to 75% off in certain cases to be able to stay there. And what that's done is it's created a balance in a person's personal economics where instead of going on a vacation that they have to save up years and years for, you know, that big, giant vacation, they can actually take the budget that they work on their vacations now and manipulate it one of two ways. By being a member of Carry On Travel Connections, you can either use us and save money, or you can use the same budget and go further and better to the places that you truly want to go to. The only thing that we ask is that you pay a yearly annual dues to the company, which is pennies. It's on the dollar compared to a timeshare ownership. And if you don't use it, you have other opportunities. If for some reason you want to go on a cruise one year, we've got an excellent cruise department that can get you some tremendous values on your cruises. We've got discounts at over 65 all-inclusive resorts. It might not be the name that you hear on TV. Somebody's got to pay for that advertising, but trust me, the quality on these are just as fantastic, so that you can save money doing that. We've got discounts on hotels. We have a full-service travel agency here. It's a part of our company called Sky Travel, and I've got some of the most experienced agents that you've ever dealt with. So with our platform, you've kind of got the best of both worlds. You can actually go online, and you can see and book on a lot of different types of vacations. And for the things that you need with personal service, you've got a call-in number. So this is where we're kind of different than timeshare. We encompass every style of vacationing that you could possibly want to do without all of the yearly restrictions or, truthfully, the big upfront price that some of the timeshare resorts do charge. You know, I actually live in Las Vegas, as we talked about on the last show. And, you know, a couple of years ago when you saw those commercials about don't tell anybody what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, it was from a major timeshare company. And those folks were charging up to $50,000 for 1 week of vacation in a timeshare resort. Now, naturally, there's resorts that are a lot cheaper and much more economical, but they were a pretty good company. But, you know, a lot of folks will look at it and say, you know, $50,000, $30,000, $25,000 for a week of vacation. I can buy a car, so justifying the upfront cost of it. Carry-On Connections has a more equitable presentation for you. First of all, when you come to visit us and you go through our discussion, basically is what we have with you, we're not a hard-pressed timeshare-style program. You know, we do have our limitations that we have to utilize, and we are a business, and we are wanting to get you to be members of us, but we can prove to you all the things that you need to see right there. So our presentation style is different than timeshare. Our lack of financial commitment on a yearly basis is different than timeshare. Plus, we have more places for folks to go and lots more things to do at a better rate.
Another thing.
That's basically how it shows up at you.
Yes, I think this is an excellent membership. I'm very excited about it. We're going to go into some more details on what's in this membership, but I'd like to mention something about timeshares. As a person that has a background in financing and have seen many credit reports, sometimes you would see individuals with a foreclosure on there, and it would be because they did not pay their timeshare fee. And here we have a membership where that would never happen to you, and it's much more affordable, much more cheaper than many of the timeshares out here. Is that correct, Tommy?
Yes, it is. And, you know, the thing is we realize we don't have you hooked in by a legislative act where you have to pay taxes and maintenance fees and all that stuff to us. We are a membership. Now, we're a 23-year-old company. We've got an A-plus rating here with the Better Business Bureau. We're on a lot of our industry boards as far as ethics committees and helping to build legislation to protect the consumers, not just us, but help identify our industry in more of a fashion. But, you know, this is something that 10 years from now, if you don't want it anymore, you can walk away or you can give it to your family. We've expanded our program. I'm not going to give away all the bullets, but there's a family participation program here, which timeshare, again, doesn't have. It's not as expensive and flexible. And, no, we're not coming after your house, your car, your homes, and your kids if you can't take a vacation.
Well, this is an excellent program, and I'm excited to have you guys here once again. The last time you gave away some free vacations with hotel paid for and airfare paid for, and we have some of that we're going to be doing today. So we want you guys to keep it locked right here on this dial. Also, make some phone calls. Tell some people to tune in, some family members and friends, because, you know, they are really going to bless us here today with what they're offering. And I just want to say, when I did go sit down with you guys, I was amazed. And so we're going to go into details on this membership. You have resort weeks, one-stop planning, hotel discounts, airfare discounts, extreme restaurant discounts, cruises, city passes, car rentals, vacation packages, a family plan, a guest policy, and as you said before, you can will, sell, or transfer your membership to somebody. So when we come back from the commercial break, this is what we're going to be touching base on. We want you guys to check out CarryOnTravelConnections.com. That's Carry, Carry-on OnTravelConnections.com. And oftentimes we talk about Social Security and retirement on this program here. Most of the time when people retire, they have this vision that they will be traveling all the time. But in many cases, folks do not plan properly. So when they do retire, most individuals retire into poverty, which is what we're trying to prevent on this program. And they cannot realize that dream of vacationing. Well, we have a system and a plan right here in place where you can realize this dream of vacationing right now, regardless of what age you are, for you and your family, and also if you are a retired individual. We will give more information on this when we come back from the commercial break. You guys are tuning into Money Talk with Tia Harris. This is affordable fun.
Deep 103.3, the soul of Charlotte.
Now back to Money Talk with Tia Harris. Call in right now with your questions and comments at 704-553-1370. That's 704-553-1370. Money Talk with Tia Harris.
Welcome back to Money Talk with Tia Harris on WGIV, WGCD, WYPJ, the soul of Charlotte. On the line, we have Carry On Travel Connections. You guys need to keep it locked right here. You need to call your family members and friends and tell them to tune in, because we do have some vacation specials coming up. The last time they were on the show, they gave away vacations. You could choose 3 days and 2 nights to Orlando or Vegas with hotel paid for and airfare. So we're going to be doing something like this today. And that website is carry-ontravelconnections.com, carry-ontravelconnections.com. Check out that website. Now, I mentioned some of the benefits that come with this membership that you guys have, which is way cheaper than many timeshares that are out here, and also it's something that you could will, sell, or transfer at any time as well. But it gives someone an opportunity to have multiple vacations in a year span at a very affordable cost. When I sat down with Joseph and actually looked at it, he showed me prices of hotels, he showed me prices of cruises that they had, and then he would go to the actual site of that particular company, and the prices that that company was offering it to the public was extremely higher. So you guys have some excellent deals here, and it's well worth people looking into. What I want you to do, Joseph, is give us an example of some of the hot weeks.
Okay, well, what we got right now, Tia, is like in Williamsburg, Virginia, there's a resort over there that we have in our database under the Hot Weeks. It's the Green Springs Vacation Resort. You can go there right now for only $199, and the rates out there right now through Green Springs Vacation Resort and other avenues is $699.30 average per week. Again, $199 gives you a week of vacation for your family, 8 days, 7 nights. Worst case scenarios, somebody in the area books the $199 for the entire week, and you only go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's still going to get you in cheaper than, you know, going and staying at a Motel 6 over there in Williamsburg. So that's one of the vacations. And then we have the Tennessee location over at Summit at Gatlinburg. It's not far from the folks there in Charlotte. Their rates is $1,045 for the week. Right now we have it for only $299 for 8 days and 7 nights. Again, $299 to go to Gatlinburg is unheard of at this point in time. And then Jackson Hole, Wyoming, which is a huge ski resort area this time of year, we're running the special right now for $399 to go over to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, which is a big time for ski season right now. And their cheapest rate is running about $59 per night, and our rate, $399, gives you a 3-bedroom. The $59 per night is going to give you a 2-bedroom over there. So again, our rates are still going to be better than the rates that they're offering there. So it just gives you an idea of what the $199, $299, and $399 rates are offering right now.
And Joseph, when I actually sat down with you, you showed me example after example after example of this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, we did. We looked at the, I don't know if you remember, the Stowe, Vermont. We had one in there for $299 in Stowe, Vermont, which is another, big ski area up north. And our rate was $299 for the whole week, Tia, do you remember? And their rate was $1,245 per night, not per week. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's why I'm glad that you guys are here on the program today, because one thing that we're into is money. We like to enjoy ourselves. We like to have businesses. We like to have success, but we want to do things at an affordable cost, but get an extreme return for what we're working with here. I mean, that's the nature of a business person. And you have so many people out here that would love to go on vacation, but they were not able to go on vacation, and maybe they couldn't afford it. But right now, we have really made this affordable for individuals to go on multiple vacations all year long. Where would you like them to call you at, Joseph?
Well, they need to give us a call. The phone number is 1-877-445-0778. And go ahead and tell everybody, Tia, we have 14 spaces available for this coming weekend, only 14. So the first 14 people that call us, you're going to be receiving a 3-day, 2-night stay in either Las Vegas or Orlando, Florida, for 2 people, and round-trip airfare tickets for 2 folks. So 14 people, you need to call right now, 1-877-445-0778. We can only book the first 14 people that calls in. So get on the phones right now. Give us a call. I'm here at the office. We have people standing by.
You know what, Joseph? I know you say you can only do something for the first 14, but we have a large family out there right now listening. What are you going to do when you get past 14?
When we get past 14, we'll have to accommodate over the next couple weekends, but right now I'm focusing on the coming up weekend here, the first weekend of the month, and keep calling. We will try to make accommodations for the next couple weekends, and continue to book people through. Tell your family, friends, relatives. Again, it's 877-445-0778. 3 days, 2 nights, Vegas, Orlando, and round-trip airfare tickets to your choice.
Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Shavar, where you going?
I'm going to Vegas.
You going to Vegas? What's
if I go anywhere, I'm going to Vegas.
What's happening in Vegas?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell
what's
me?
happening in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Because Tommy has brainwashed us and told us there's a no-tell zone there, right, Tommy?
As soon as your airplane crosses into Vegas airspace, everybody's lips are sealed.
Right.
And that's called the no-tell zone. You got it. And fun place. I can't wait to see you guys out there. Wait till you see it.
And I know Tommy says that there was a timeshare company that made up the what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas thing, but I think he actually made it up. I think they stole it from him.
I wish I did. Boy, I tell you, I'd have bumper stickers out on every car in Charlotte right now. 10 cents a piece.
Okay, I'm going to recap some of the benefits that come along with this membership here. And we want you guys to call and register. The first 14 people are going to get an opportunity for the 3-day, 2 nights, and you could choose between Orlando and Vegas, and your hotel's going to be paid for, okay? Your airfare is going to be paid for. This is not too good to be true. And, in fact, some of you have in your mind that you're going to go meet Joseph at Carry On Travel Connections, and you're going to go in this room, and there's going to be like 50 people sitting in seats in this room with you. That's absolutely not so. That is not how they operate. This is on a case-by-case scenario, a case-by-case situation, family per family. So when you sit down with Joseph, you're going to sit down with Joseph all by yourself, and he will go into details on what this membership is all about. But at the same time, you will have access to that 3-day, 2-night vacation to Orlando or Vegas with your hotel paid for and your airfare paid for 2. Now, this is unbelievable here.
I just want to tell everybody the phone lines are busy right now. There's not a single phone line that's available, so continue to keep calling, and we really appreciate it.
Okay, and we will say this also, Joseph. We're doing 14 today, but when we get past 14, you guys keep calling because he's going to come up with something in the next couple of weeks for you guys that missed out on this, and I guarantee you what he comes up with is going to be absolutely fantastic, amazing. I'm trying to press him to get some cruises for us. We're working on him on that, okay? You never know what Joseph is going to come up with, but we're talking about resort vacations, one-stop planning. You can actually call into your membership, and they will help you plan your entire vacation, hotel discounts, airfare discounts, cruises, car rental discounts, total vacation packages where they often have packages on there that say, okay, one person going to France with your airfare, your car rental, and everything all included. Here is the sticker price, and it is dirt cheap. You guys need to take advantage of this. They have the hot weeks all the time. You can go in there all the time and see places you can go for multiple nights for $199. This is unbelievable. $299, $399, and staying a whole week. That is unheard of. Joseph is going to give that phone number out in a moment, and I want you guys to call and check this out. And then they have the family plan as well. Say like you have this membership and you have a family plan, a family member that wants to travel in from somewhere else. You may be able to add them to your family plan, and they may be able to take advantage of some of the discounts. Not to mention there is a passport section. For those of you that have not a clue on how to get a passport, you've been wanting to go out the country forever, they have a whole section to assist you in getting your passport. It's like ABC 1, 2, 3. If you want to go out of the country also, or other vacations, but particularly out of the country, they have insurance. You can pay a small fee. If you get sick, you have $50,000 of medical coverage. If your bags get delayed, they may give you $500 because your bags didn't arrive on time. I mean, everything is covered. All bases are covered on this membership. And the restaurant coupons, I don't have to go on vacation. I'm going to use those all the time. You know, he put up all the restaurants around my house. There were restaurants I can pay $10 to and get a $25 coupon to eat. I told him I can just eat and get my money back off of this membership. So this is a serious thing. It's too good to be true. I'm glad that these guys know this industry inside and out, and they were able to package this together the way they did, because many families are going to be able to go on multiple vacations every year now at an affordable cost. You may go on several vacations for the cost of one. Joe, please give that number out 2 times.
Okay, folks, again, it's 1-877-445-0778. Again, 1-877-445-0778. You will have 3-day, 2-night vacation getaway, including round-trip airfare tickets for 2. Certain restrictions do apply, just to understand that. But give us a call, 877-445-0778.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the charities that you guys have helped out when we come back from the commercial break. You guys prepared for that?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, keep it locked right here. This is Money Talk with Atia Harris.
Saturday, March 2nd, Ruff Entertainment presents the CI Takeover Grand Finale with live performances by DJ Khaled, Rob, and Ace Hood. Hosted exclusively by Monica. The CI Takeover Grand Finale. 4 parties in one building. The QC Live Event Center, 8801 East W.T. Harris Boulevard. For info, call 980-272-1588. Bottles, tables, and room packages available. For ticket info, go to QCLiveEvents.com or call 1-800-514-3840. Queen City introducing the hottest up-and-coming rapper, Mr. Lyrical. Did I say that right? The hottest up-and-coming rapper in the Queen City is promoting his new mixtape, Hip Hop Soul.
I don't got time for gangsters, girl, I'm too old to be playing. She say, okay, I'm just saying, okay, girl, I understand. Then she tell me that
Blank Tag ENT's own, Mr. Lyrical.
Paradise, me and your baby, it's now or never. It's like every time I get this feeling when we're together, you're the greatest thing that's happened to me since I had
Mr. Lyrical, ripping up tracks and busting the facts. It's Mr. Lyrical. Download the hottest mixtape to ever hit the street. Hip Hop Soul at datpiff.com, and check him out on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Mr. Lyrical. For booking info, call 704-449-2692. That's 704-449-2692. Presented by Blank Tag ENT.
Get healthy and sustain it at Healthy Home Market's 5 stores in and around Charlotte, where your goal of lasting health can be met. What's good for you is good for the earth, and never has there been a better time to take care of both. Imagine the bounty of the sustainable farm and seas brought to a store near you. You can transform your body with organic produce, made-to-order juices, hot soups and wraps, organic meats, and chicken and prepared daily raw foods. Try gluten-free desserts, an outstanding bulk section, and the best beer selection in the Queen City. Charlotte customers report our vitamin department to be the best in the region, with an educated vitamin staff and wide selection of supplements and natural beauty care items. See for yourself on Tuesdays for a vitamin discount of 10%. Come to the Healthy Home Market and experience goodwill and great health. For more info, log on to healthyhomemkt.com. That's healthyhomemkt.com for our locations in Charlotte, Davidson, and Hickory. Or call 704-522-8123. That's 704-522-8123.
Certified Certified Entertainment and AE Music Group presents the 2K13 CI VIP Lounge Music Fest, February the 28th through March 2nd. Thursday, February the 28th, the Day Party Mixer kicks off with Tony Terry and Monique, followed by the Night Show, the oh so sexy Diamond Princess, and more. Friday, March 1st, kicking off the Day Mixer with Kiki White, Selena Johnson, and more. And it's all being hosted by Street. Friday night, Friday, March 1st, about to set it off. It's Juvenile. Juvenile will be live in the building, along with Olivia and more celebrities. Saturday, March 2nd, it's the Day Party Mixer. Big Daddy Kane, Big Daddy Kane, Tuesday Lee, and more. And Saturday night, topping off your CI experience with Drew Hill. And yes, Cisco will be live. It's the CI VIP Lounge Music Fest. VIP Lounge, 4235 Monroe Road. Daily and weekly pass. VIP and tables are available. Call 704-400-3263 or log on to wilsonsecrettickets.com. Day party mixes are 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Night shows are 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. Powered by Certified Entertainment and AE Music Group.
You used to know how to love me right. You used to know how to love me right.
Hi, this is Colonel Abrams. Come see me at the park so we can release the tension.
This is Super from Elias. Follow me to the CI House Music Party on March 2nd, 2013. Follow me.
The Southern House Alliance would like to welcome all house music lovers to the 2013 CI House Music Legends Week, featuring Kenny Bobby at La Paz Nightclub, 1100 Metropolitan Avenue, Charlotte, North Carolina. $20 advance tickets available online at ciahousemusic.eventbrite.com. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss.
My future is bright.
Now back to Money Talk with Atia Harris. Call in right now with your questions and comments at 704-553-1370. That's 704-553-1370. Money Talk with Atia Harris.
WGIV FM 103.3, and we are the soul of Charlotte. This is Money Talk, and this is Shavar Rogers. And in the studio, we do have Atia Harris as well, but she had to step away for a moment. We also have on the phone from Carry On Travel, two of my favorite people in the whole world. I've got Joe and Tommy on the line here from Carry On Travel.
We are here,
well,
man.
Hey, guys. I think we should change the bumper sticker to Hush Hush Sweet Star Charlotte instead of what goes on in Charlotte stays in Charlotte.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot going on in Charlotte this weekend, and a lot of it's going to be hush hush. But
I hear you. It's a beautiful
place.
Yeah,
it's Vegas here now.
It's Vegas here
we got your Vegas all the way up here.
This is Vegas weekend in Charlotte.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Hello. You should put that on the calendar and market it.
So I did have a question for you guys, because I know a lot of what you guys talk about is family oriented. But for someone like myself who's single, you may be taking these vacations either alone or with a group of people. You may be putting together a weekend for the fellas, or the ladies might want to put together a girls' weekend out. How do you guys cater to that? I mean, do you have programs for people who might be single and they want to take vacations, or how does that work with you?
Well, let me
anybody that's a member of our program, you can go into the database if you want to shoot over to Washington, D.C. for the weekend. I mean, we're partnered with Ritz-Carlton, the Fairmont, some of the higher-end hotels. You don't want to spend that kind of money. Of course, our rates are still beating the general rates that are out there. Tia can back this up. We were looking in Charlotte the other day when she was at the office, like the Blake Hotel. Very nice accommodations there in the Charlotte area, and our rates were like 30 to 35% cheaper going through our database than the other Travelocity, Expedia, and other web channels that are out there for like the Blake Hotel in Charlotte. So, you can book a room for 3 or 4 people, a couple different rooms, airfare, car rentals, whatever you need. You can package the entire deal. We are the one-stop shop for travel, vacation, destinations, needs, and everything that has to do with the life after work is the way I look at it.
You guys are listening to Money Talk with Atia Harris on WGIV, WGCD, WYPJ, the soul of Charlotte. We have our very good friends Joseph and Tommy on the line with CarryOnTravelConnections.com. They have something awesome that they're offering here today, a 3-day, 2-night vacation. You can choose between Orlando or Vegas with your hotel paid for and your airfare paid for 2 people. Okay, this is going to go to the first 14 people that call. If you are beyond call number 14, they will make some type of thing available for you. Hopefully it will be similar, but it's going to be something great that's going to happen for you sooner or later. So anyway, Tommy, I want you to give that number out.
You can go ahead and give that one out, Joe. What's the number you wanted to call into?
Yeah, call right now. It's 1-877-445-0778. Again, that's 1-877-445-0778. 3 days, 2 nights, Vegas, Orlando, your choice. Also included 2 round-trip airfare tickets. Call now.
Okay, we're going to give that phone number out again in just one moment. Right now, we kind of want to go into some more things that Carry On Travel offers. And can you tell us a little bit about your charities and your civil service package?
Okay, let me talk a little bit about the charities. I have a wonderful partner, Jeanette, we're here in San Diego, who has put together a fulfillment package for a group called Send Me on Vacation. This was started by another friend of ours, and what we do is we solicit money from the industry and accommodations to send breast cancer survivors on a vacation. We know that they've been through a lot of stress. Some of them have had, family fractures. And the fear of death really does kind of give you a zest for life. So we have that charity. On another part, we support the Wounded Warrior Project. We're involved with music promotions. We do a two-day festival that we co-sponsor out here with Riftcat Records out of Los Angeles. And that is to support the Bakersfield National Cemetery. We do the Wounded Warriors Project out of Tehachapi, California, Lancaster. We do poker runs, and we have some great events, barbecues, things of that nature. We support our veterans. My son just got back from Afghanistan very recently, and I'm glad he made it back in one piece. But, I watched the end result of all these warriors coming into Las Vegas. They're sponsored by some of the major casinos. And all I got to do is take my hat off to them. Thank you so much for your service. Thanks for keeping our country safe. And this is our way of making sure that you understand that when you come back, you've got a whole support group here for you.
Well, I believe...
Joe, if you want to talk a little bit about the civil service packages and stuff that you offer on the front end.
Yeah, Tommy. When I came on board here with Carry On Travel Connections and we started looking at putting everything together with you guys in the vacation fulfillment, I talked with Sarah and Kemper here at the corporate office. I said, you know what, we need to be able to do something special for folks that are out there protecting us and doing services for us, both in the health care industry, teachers, and things of that nature. I've got family members that are teachers and are then in the medical industry. I'm a former Marine myself. So, folks that are in the medical industry, nurses, doctors, orderlies, people working in the hospital that have badges or something that shows that they work in the medical field, teachers that have their identification when they come to see us, police officers, military, former military, active military, retired military, you will receive significant discounts on our program on the purchase price for our service. So make sure when you come to see us, you let us know that, because we want to help give back to you for giving your services for the country and for people here in the local communities.
Well, this is an excellent program that you guys have put together also for veterans, and you have the program for women that have overcome breast cancer as well. And I just think it's fantastic that an organization would take time to make sure that they have something special for folks that are really making a sacrifice or they're going through a hard time right now and they just need someone to come give them a pickup. So anyway, again, that civil service package includes also city and county local officials, police officers, EMT, nurses, teachers, firefighters. Make sure you let Joe know what your profession is to see if you're due an additional discount off of this membership. And I can just tell you this is an excellent opportunity. Joe, can you give that number out?
Again, it's 1-877-445-0778. Certain restrictions do apply. Call in for details. You will be awarded a 3-day, 2-night stay in Las Vegas or Orlando, Florida with round-trip airfare tickets. Call now and let us see what we can do to help you guys out.
And I want to let you guys know I did test the water. Somebody out there right now is saying, this is too good to be true. No, it's not. I sat over there and I had my certificate too. I tested the waters. I went over there and saw Joe. I have it in hand. I get to take my vacation. I get my hotel paid for. I get my airfare paid for. And I'm trying to make sure that I extend this to you guys. But also you need to take a look at this membership because it's very affordable, and you and your family will be able to take vacations consistently, multiple vacations every year over a lifetime. I'm not talking about 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. I'm telling you that this membership is for a lifetime. These discounts that they go and they get for us are for a lifetime. They are constantly working for us. In fact, Tommy, I know about something big you're working on right now. We won't share it on the air, but they are constantly working to find more discounts for us as being a part of this membership. And this is Carry On Travel Connections. We want you to go to carry-on-travelconnections.com. carry-on-travelconnections.com and check out the website. Everything is on there. If you want a passport, it's on there. You need insurance on your vacation, it's on there. If you need hotel discounts, airfare discounts, cruise discounts, I mean, they even have the Disney cruise on there. Almost everything you could think of, these guys have over there. And as a member, you have access to all of this. Go ahead and give Joe a call. That's 877-445-0778. That's 877-445-0778. And available to you for the first ones that call. Some restrictions may apply. You're going to have that 3-day, 2-night vacation that you can choose from Orlando. Some of you want to have fun with the kids at the amusement park. Or you can go to Vegas. Make sure you ask Tommy where the no-tell zone is if you go to Vegas. Okay? Again, it's 3 days, it's 2 nights with your hotel paid for and your airfare paid for. Now, this is a no-brainer. Okay? Call right now. 877-445-0778. 877-445-0778. We're going to continue this when we come back from the commercial break. You guys are tuning in to Money Talk with Atia Harris. Keep it locked right here. This is WGIV, WGCD, WYPJ, the Soul of Charlotte.
And now coming to the stage, Rockefeller Almighty.
So you want your degree in lockology. You say you want to be the top lockologist. Well, just who are you locking with? You see, if you're not locking with Rockefeller, then you're not locking at all. Pass the ball so we can lock so tight bald heads want to find me. Dreadlock society. None of y'all can't see me. Rockefeller Almighty. Now repeat after me. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. And then we twist. And then we twist. And let it hang. And let it hang. What we call that? It's a dreadlock thing. Good night. Rockefeller Lock and Twist Butter and Lock and Twist Gel. Available at RazakProducts.com and all beauty supply stores everywhere. Get locked. 445-0778 is going to the first 14, but something will be made available to others that call after that. That's 877-445-0778. This is an awesome membership. There's no timeshare out there that can touch this vacation membership. As I told you earlier, individual being in finance, I would look at people's credit reports, see that they didn't pay their timeshare fee, and it showed up as a foreclosure on the credit report. So right now, we have this awesome vacation membership that's similar to a timeshare. You have all the benefits, but you're not locked down to one location every year. You get to travel to multiple locations. We're talking about affordable vacations. We're talking about the fact that you may take 3 vacations for the price of one that you've been used to paying for. We're talking about all my senior citizens out there that's been wanting to travel, but your money's tight because your Social Security check is tight. This has now been made affordable. We want you guys to give Joe a call. That's 877-445-0778. That's 877-445-0778. Tommy, I would like to know what kind of support you offer to individuals to enhance their vacation once they have selected one.
Well, here's what we do it to you. We've cut some contracts with some of the major destination areas that people want to go. It isn't just about getting there. We're trying to help folks stretch the budget as much as possible without suffering quality. So we actually put together part of our membership is called Concierge Corner. When you go on our website, and naturally it's a members website, so you know membership has its privileges. But it starts with a couple of things. You were mentioning the restaurant coupons before, and you know that's one of my favorite things because it's something that you don't have to go on vacation to use. And we do this in conjunction with restaurants.com, where you can get some unbelievable discounts on it, and we're working with them, and they're working with us to make the program a little bit better, which is kind of neat. But under Concierge Corner also, we pick the top destination areas. For example, if you're going to go to Orlando, Florida, we can get you discounts on your tickets to almost every single major attraction in Orlando. You know, it's the #1 vacation destination in the United States, probably the world right now. And people go there a lot. And when when you're barraged with all of the high cost things, you want to do the most you can with your kids. You can go right on our website, and we can get you the discounts. We're going to talk about the Universal, Disney, places that people really want to go. And the discounts will vary from a couple dollars to a good percentage of what you pay. So we have that. In Las Vegas, you know, a lot of folks come to Vegas not just to gamble, but to go ahead and eat and to see shows. So we've gone out as a team, and we've put together with the David Sachs Theaters a great value perspective for our members so that they can see some of the shows that are out there. And I definitely recommend seeing the Vegas show while you're in Las Vegas in the Eye Candy Burlesque. It's not real risque. It's not, you know, kind of like the old style things that we're used to, but it's a very creative, great dancing, great performances, you know, with some of the things that we all like to do. You know, the arts are important to us. We also have City Pass. City Pass covers 5 cities in the United States. Southern California is my favorite one. For one flat price, you can get tickets to things like Disneyland, the SeaWorld. You can go see the San Diego Zoo, which is so famous, and a variety of other attractions for about $100 less than going out and buying the tickets on your own. So it's kind of unique. Now, to get people active with some of the activities that they do there, we actually have VIP tickets is on our site. And a lot of folks like VIP tickets, and we don't get a big discount or anything on them, but we have them there because you can actually get tickets to some unbelievable world events like the World Series or the Super Bowl. You know, the Super Bowl tickets, for example, are very limited. There's only so many people that fit in the stadium. They only give out so many of them to certain companies. But I've had so many of my members call up, and they praise us for the fact that they can get them, and they're not inexpensive. We can all imagine if you're going to go to the Super Bowl, it's going to cost some money, but it's not as exaggerated as you're going to find on some of the public popular bid market sites that we all know. I'm not going to go ahead and utilize names, but you know, instead of paying like $10,000 for a ticket, you can go get them for just a little bit above cost. And it's just it helps our members do things. You know, it isn't just about getting there; it's about doing things when you get there. We have a great golf site if you're a golfer, where you can actually get and reserve your tee times online, and they're going to give you discounts on certain tee times that are available at unbelievably low rates. So we've got so much out there to help you folks when you get on vacation. And if you don't see it, ask us for it. You never know.
That's great.
You might have it sitting in our back pocket.
You get discounted tickets to shows, discounted tickets to amusement parks, discounted coupons for restaurants where you pay a small fee and you get a coupon much larger than what you paid to eat. I mean, this is just too good to be true. Also, some of this stuff does apply locally to your area. Like I was asking Joe, Bruno Mars is coming here. And he pulled it up. You know, he had access to Time Warner Cable in this area that was going to be hosting that particular concert. So, you know, this is just an awesome membership. We're going to close out in just one moment. But before we do, Joe, real quick, go over those hot week deals.
Again, Tia, we got the Williamsburg Green Springs Vacation Resort coming up here in the next 2 weeks. We're advertising it right now for only $199. Their advertised rate through the different web channels, the lowest we can find is $699.30. And then we have the Summit at Gatlinburg, over in the Gatlinburg, Tennessee area. Their advertised rate is $1,045. We're at $299. And then like Jackson Hole, Wyoming, a huge ski area right now that's going on for $399. Their rates are about $59 per night, and that's for a 2-bedroom. Our $399 covers a 3-bedroom that sleeps 8 people. Again, so that's the $199, $299, to $399. Nobody can touch our rates. You guys want to definitely call us so you can take a look at our program.
And we want to make sure everyone's clear that we're talking about several days of vacation, with that being the total cost for the hotel stay, correct?
Well, it's actually condominium stays for our prices at $199, $299, and $399.
That's even better, Joe.
1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and it's for 8 days and 7 nights, folks. It's not a nightly rate.
$199, 8 days and 7 nights. $299, $399, 8 days and 7 nights.
Absolutely.
Joe, you're insane today.
Everybody loves me.
Call him Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe.
Crazy
That's
Joe,
your
that's
nickname
me.
now. It's Crazy Joe.
Crazy Joe.
Okay, we're going to give that phone number out for the last time. Thank you guys so much for being on the program. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Atia and Shamar. It's always a pleasure. Every time I hear your voice, all I can see is the big smile.
Yeah, because that phone is blowing up. I know everybody wants Everybody wants these hot deals that you guys have. That number is 877-445-0778. That's 877-445-0778. Now, Shavar has a special that he wants to tell you about real quick in regards to vehicles.
Well, you know what, Tia? We have some of the best sponsors. We really do. You know, Carry On Travel. You know, all the people that sponsor us and are part of the show with us. Actually received a quick text message from one of our sponsors over at South Charlotte Nissan. Go talk to Omar Lawrence. He wanted